Grace's room. So I've always wanted to film a video like this, and I thought, seeing as the weather is absolutely awful today, I'm in lockdown and I'm also on school holidays, it would be the perfect opportunity to test out some home nail kits, seeing that I can't go to the nail salon. So I have 3 different options here. The first one I have here is from Opallac. It's a gel polish kit. It actually includes a UV light, and it's just pretty much like a home shellac kit. The next thing I have here is from a brand I've actually never heard of. It's called Maniko, and they're these really cool self-adhesive nail strips. So they're just like this really thin, I think it's like a sticker or something that you can put on. I've never seen anything like this before. You can like cut it to like the shape of your nail. So I'm really excited to try that one out. And then lastly, I thought I'd get more of like a drugstore option. So I have these Revlon Color Stay Gel Envy ones here. And they're supposed to stay on your nails for up to 7 days. I forgot to mention all of these kits, I'm going to be trying them and I'm going to be leaving them on for a week just to see how they perform. And pretty much what I'm looking out for is durability, ease of application, and just its overall look. So I'm super excited to get into this, and I think the first one that I'm going to be trying out for this week is the gel polish kit. So let's get it unpacked. So my auntie very kindly loaned me this gel polish kit. She just recently purchased it, and basically what it contains is this nail lamp, a buffing block, a base coat, top coat. It also comes with one of the gel polishes, but the good thing about this is that there's actually a really wide range of different colors that you can purchase. She actually already purchased 2 other more neutral colors, so I have a couple of options to choose from. It also comes with this shine and soak solution, which you use to take off the polish when you're done with it. And once you've actually finished applying the polish, you also use it to take off some like sticky residue. And it also comes with a set of instructions. I've also just got 2 little cotton pads here, just when I have to use this at the end. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is just turn on the nail lamp. Okay, so I'm very excited to try this. So like I said, I've already filed my nails, so I'm just gonna go straight into buffing them. Okay, I should probably also mention I'm just gonna start off by doing one hand, because obviously I can only do one hand at a time. Okay, so now what I have to do is start off by applying the base coat. So let me just clear my station a little bit. Okay, this is the base coat. It also says at the end, once you finish applying the base coat, or every time you apply a coat, you like seal it off. So it kind of just like a swipe to the side. I'm not sure what the point of that is. Okay, so that's the base coat. And now what I have to do is put it underneath the lamp for about 90 seconds. I think it's been 90 seconds. I just want to touch it and just see. It's a little bit sticky on the top, but I assume that that's just that sticky residue they were talking about. So I'm gonna keep continuing. Sorry. I think for the color, I had a little look and I'm liking this color here called Oh Sandy. It's this really nice, like a really pale pink color. I love just nude colors, they're so pretty. So I'll go with that and we'll see how that goes. I think it says you only need to do 2 coats, which is pretty good. Okay, that was a little bit tricky. That's how the color looks. I think it looks pretty. Maybe a little bit light, but oh well, looks cute. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in here for another 90 seconds. Okay, so it's been 90 seconds. Looking pretty cute. Obviously a little bit of spaces, but once we do the second coat, it'll be fine. All right, it doesn't actually feel too sticky. Okay, so where'd it go? There we go. that is the second coat all on. Looks very cute. So I'll put it back in for another 90 seconds. Okay, so that is the second coat all cured. So now what it's time to do is the final top coat. And that is it. So I'll put it in the light just for another 90 seconds and then we'll be done. Okay, so my nails are all done now. They look pretty cute. I actually really like the color. Got a little air bubble there, but I suppose you can't really see that. But there is this sticky residue that's on it at the moment. So what I have to do is get this shine and soak solution. Just get a cotton pad. Ooh. And then I've just got to take it off. There we go. So my nails are all done now. They actually don't feel sticky anymore. They feel really nice and glossy. They look quite cute. I like the color. And I would say it was pretty easy to apply. I would say though, if you do have like a parent or a sibling or something who could do this for you, it might be a little bit easier. I don't know about you guys, but personally I'm not the best at sort of doing it myself, especially when I have to do this hand. So it was maybe a little bit tricky in that instance, but besides that, it was actually pretty easy to apply and it looks really good. So now I'm going to quickly do the other hand and then we'll have to see how it goes. Okay, so second hand is all done. I think they look pretty good. I mean, obviously it was a little bit harder to apply on this hand because it's my opposite hand, but overall, I have to say, I do like the look of it. It does feel really nice and glossy, like that normal shellac feel. So I am pretty happy with it. Obviously now the big test is to see how it will wear. So I'll be back during the week to give you some updates and we'll see if they're chipped or if they stay on. Okay guys, so it's been 3 days since I put on the gel nail polish and honestly, I'm not sure if you can tell, but there is no chips at all. It has been really good actually. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been the most careful with them. I was building Lego the other day and I wasn't really being too careful and I was really surprised to see that it didn't chip or get damaged at all. Still looks the same, honestly just feels like I got shellac at like a nail salon, so pretty happy with it at the moment, but let's see how it goes over the next few days. Alright guys, so it's been 5 days now and honestly I don't really have much to update you guys on because they almost look the exact same. I'm really impressed with them so far. The only thing maybe that I've noticed, I don't even know if the camera can even pick this up, but around the cuticle, I've sort of noticed it looks like it's starting to lift up. It's more on my my right hand, and that's probably just because I painted it too much like around the cuticle, like on the skin, and to like lift it up a little bit. But besides that, I'm really happy with how they're going. I'll give you guys a final update in a couple of days, but so far, so good. Okay, so it has officially been a week with these gel nail polish nails and they look really good. I'm so impressed with how they turned out. Like I said, I haven't been like the most careful with them and there's been like maybe 2 chips on these index fingers, but besides that, really happy. And also while like my nails have obviously started to grow and you might be able to see like around the cuticle where I didn't paint it so well, once it's grown you can kind of see how it doesn't really look the best there. But besides that, again, that's probably like my fault. But besides that, super duper happy with how they turned out. But now it's time to test the next nail kit. So I'm going to take these off. And it actually comes with some stuff to help you take it off. So it says here that what you have to do is file the surface of the gel polish. And then you've got to use some of this shine and soak solution. Sorry, I cannot speak today. And this remover wrap. And you just like soak it in there and then leave it on your nail for like 4 to 5 minutes and then it comes off. Okay, so the gel polish is all removed. I didn't end up using all that shine and soak solution and the removal things. I just peeled it off because it was easier. So I think it's time to sort of rate the whole experience. I remember I mentioned before there was the 4 criteria things that I had for it. Also, I'm adding an extra one and that's ease of removal. And so I'd say the first thing I had was just its overall look and I'm gonna give that like a 7.5 out of 10. Because I think it looked pretty good. Like it had like a really nice finish and it looked pretty on it. I think just my application of it maybe ruined it slightly, but that might be a little bit more on me. The second thing was its durability, and I'd give it like an 8.5 or even a 9 out of 10, because that was really good. It, like, you know, it stayed on. Like I said, I was pretty rough with it, and it seemed to stay on all the time, like hardly any chips. So I was really impressed with that. And then the ease of application, I'll probably give like a 7.5, just because it was a bit tricky, especially if you're doing this by yourself. It's really hard to make it look really pretty. And then ease of removal, a 3, because that was pretty tricky. I ended up having to peel it, and if you're not planning on putting any more nail polish on after it, you're gonna end up with all these scratches on your nails. But overall, pretty happy with how this turned out, and I definitely would use it again. So let's try the next nail kit. Okay, so the next nail kit that I'm going to be testing are these ones from Maniko. I've never heard of this brand before. I never ever heard of a product like this before, especially. They're like these really cool nail strips, like these adhesive ones. And I think I saw these on like an Instagram ad, and I thought these look so interesting. I really want to try it. And pretty much the idea of these is to peel off one of these nail strips, stick it onto your nail, and then put a top coat on, and then it gives you like a immediate, like perfect finish. So I'm really, really excited to see how these turn out. I have a couple of colors here to choose from, a nude, like an ombre color, and these like pinks, but I think I like this really like cool, like fuchsia color. It's called Vintage Velvet. So I'll use that. It comes with a couple of things, like a set of instructions, this nail polish remover, this crystal nail filer, a matte top coat, a base coat, and there's also a glossy top coat too. And I mean, how pretty, oops. And how pretty is this packaging that it comes in? It's like this love heart shaped bubble wrap. I thought that was so cute. Anyway, let's get started. So with, oh, there it is. I'll put these to the side for now, don't need them. The first thing that it says to do, I watched a little tutorial just because I wanted to, you know, make sure that I've got the right idea. I'm more of a visual learner. And I pushed back my cuticles and like put a little bit of that, the Shine and Soak solution from the previous nails just over it, just to get rid of any dirt and stuff. So the next thing that I have to do is use this base coat. So I'm just gonna paint my nails with it. I love this packaging, so I'm gonna keep going on about this. I'm obsessed with how this is packaged. Okay, there we go. So carefully, just gonna paint these. Okay, base coat all done. Just gonna let these dry for a couple of minutes. Okay, base coat's all dry now, so let's start applying these nails. Just look at the instructions. It's pretty straightforward how to apply these. So the first thing that you've got to do is choose the actual size for each nail. And they make quite a bit of emphasis on not making sure that you don't get the sticker on your cuticle. So they say to make sure that you go for a smaller size. This is what they look like. It's almost like a sheet of stickers or something. So I kind of already had a little bit of a look, and I think I know basically what sizes I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna do 13 for the thumb. I probably could do 15, but 13 maybe looks a little bit smaller. So I'll start off with doing the thumb. I'm just gonna peel this back and then take off the sticker. There we go. So you can probably tell that it's like shaped a little bit like longer than usual, and pretty much the idea is that you can cut off the excess, and if you've got a lot left over, you can actually use it on the other nail. But anyway, for now, I'm gonna try and stick this down. Try to get as close to the edge without it touching any cuticles. Ugh. That's looking a little bit small. I wonder if I should just go to the 15. Yeah, I don't even think that's gonna work. I'm gonna try and carefully stick this one back down. And I'm gonna use 15 instead. Oh, I think I held my breath for that entire process. I was so scared I was gonna muck it up, but yeah, the 15 looks a lot better now. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure it's all smooth on my nail. There we go. That's actually a really pretty color. And now what I'm gonna do is just cut the excess, just leave a little bit of space. And I think that's actually should be enough to do my other thumb, so I'll just put it to the side for now. Maybe just on this, there we go. Okay, so now the next thing you need to do is just sort of get it nicely around the edge of the nail. Make sure it's really stuck down. There we go. And then what you're gonna do is take this nail filer. If I can open it, there we go. It's so pretty, it's like this crystal one. Love it. And then you've gotta like file around it, and it should create like pretty much just like cut the excess sticker off. Okay, that looks all stuck down now. Looks pretty good. It was pretty easy just to get like that extra edge off. So now I'm gonna do the rest of the nails. Okay, so nails all done, all applied. It actually wasn't too hard to try and find the right size for each nail. I think they look really good. So happy with the color as well. So now it's time to do the top coat. Like I said, I have two different options here. I've got a glossy top coat and a matte top coat. And I really want to test both of them to see how they look. So I think I'm gonna do one hand glossy and one hand matte. So I'll do glossy first, just on this hand. So give it a bit of a shake. And let's apply it. They said to make sure that you seal it though at the edge. I remember with the last nail polish that I did, I mentioned something about having to seal it at the edge, but apparently it's really important that you do it with this one, otherwise it might start peeling. So we obviously don't want that to happen. Okay. Whew. Smells so strong, that top coat. But I've done the glossy one here, so let's try the matte. I'm really interested to see how this one turns out. I think it could look really pretty. It does actually work. Okay, the matte top coat is all applied now, and I can actually tell that it's starting to dry a little bit more matte, so that actually looks so cool. But I'll let these dry a little bit, but I'll make sure to update you guys over the next couple of days, and we'll see how these go. Hopefully they stay on because they look really pretty, and it actually wasn't too bad to apply them. Alright guys, so it's been 3 days since I put on these stick-on nail strips, and so far they actually surprisingly haven't been too bad. I thought that they're just gonna chip off like straight away. That was the matte side, these are the glossy ones. And I'd say they've been pretty good. The only thing that I've noticed is that it's sort of starting to, I don't know if you can actually see, but like it's peeling off a little bit, just like the nail edge. And at the tip, it's sort of like wearing off a little bit too. So, so far not really too durable, but besides that, they actually have stuck on, and the color does look really pretty still. So hopefully it stays like that for a whole week. Okay, so it's day 5 of having these nail strips on, and they're not really traveling too well. I mean, they don't look too bad, but you can kind of see the tip of my nail a little bit, and they're also starting to peel back a lot at the edges. Like I was washing my hair last night and it kept getting caught underneath. It was so annoying, but hopefully it doesn't get any worse over the next 2 days. Okay, so it's officially been a week with these nail strips, and they have actually been pretty good. Actually a lot better than I expected. We actually did lose one nail, unfortunately, yesterday, but maybe I just wasn't too careful with it. But I'd say I'm actually pretty happy. I didn't expect it to last this long. I mean, again, this is sort of peeling along the edges, and maybe you can see a little bit at the tip of my nail, but I could probably just file that down. But overall, pretty happy with it. Now it's time to remove it. So it actually does come with the remover sachet away. I'm just gonna use a cotton pad and take it off. So hopefully it's not like the last nail kit where it literally doesn't even work. And I can just take it off. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to peel off if it doesn't work, but I would prefer if this worked. Okay, so the nails are all off now, and it's time for my final review of the Maniko adhesive nail strips. And I'm gonna say I was pretty impressed. I think my first criteria was its overall look, and I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10 because it looked so pretty, and I love that you can buy like a whole heap of different like options on their website. I really love the color that I use, and it had like a really nice finish. I like the matte and the glossy finish. So I'll give that like an 8 out of 10. Its durability, I'm probably gonna have to give it like a 6 out of 10. Just because, I mean, if I was a little bit more careful with it compared to the last nail kit that I did. And that's probably why it didn't like chip so much. But it was, I didn't really like how it peeled off really easily. And like you could see the tip of my nail, so I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Ease of application, I'm honestly probably gonna give it like a 9 out of 10. It was really easy to apply. I mean, you've gotta be kind of careful with when you're putting on the sticker, but besides that, like it was really easy to apply and very quick. And then the ease of removal, I'm gonna give like a 9 out of 10 as well, because it was very easy to remove. It might have taken like a little bit longer compared to normal nail polish to take off, like when you're rubbing acetone on, but it actually came off easily, so. I was really happy with how this turned out, actually a lot better than I expected it to because I've never seen anything like this before. But let's move on to the final nail kit. Okay, maybe not a kit so much, but it is nail polish. The last nail polish that I'm going to be trying are these Revlon Color Stay Gel Envy nail polishes, and these are supposed to last up to 7 days, which is perfect because that's exactly what I'm testing. And I'm really excited to do it because the colors look so pretty. I've heard some really good reviews about this one. I was looking at the directions. It didn't actually say anything about applying a top coat afterwards, but I kind of thought it's a bit unfair if I don't. Like, you usually do that when you put on nail polish. So I have just this one from Sally Hansen. I couldn't find one just from the Revlon brand, so I'm just gonna be using this. And hopefully it doesn't affect the outcome of the nails. I doubt it will. But I think that I am going to be using this color here. It's so pretty, just like a really nice, natural, like dusty rose sort of color. Anyway, and I don't think I'm gonna do a base coat. I think I'm just gonna, because like I said, it doesn't actually say to apply one, so I'm just gonna go straight on with it. Shake it a little bit. I think I've got to apply 2 coats of this. So there we go. I thought that maybe it might be nice to just try like a normal nail polish because the last 2 that I've been trying have been quite unique. And so I sort of want to compare it just to like your regular home nail polish. I only use like 2 strokes and that like just applied so easily. It looks really pretty. I don't even know if I really need a second coat, but anyway, I'll let that dry. I'll do the rest of my nails and then I can do my second coat. Okay, so I finished painting my nails. I've done 2 coats and it looks so pretty. I absolutely love the color. It's probably one of my most favorite colors that I've done so far in this video. It's so pretty, just like really natural. And it was really easy to apply as well. It dries pretty quickly and the application was just so smooth. I'm really happy with how this applies. Anyway, I think it's dried now enough so I can do the top coat. I know this isn't the one from their brand, but I don't think it really matters. And more testing the nail polish. Okay, so just quickly do my top coat. Okay, finished painting that top coat, just gonna let that dry now, but I've officially finished painting my nails using the Revlon Color Stay nail polish. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. I mean, it's honestly just like your traditional nail polish, but I'm really excited to see how it goes over the next few days. I'll come back with some updates, and who knows, maybe traditional nail polish is still the best nail polish. Alright guys, it's been 3 days with these Revlon Color Stay nails, and so far they are going really well. I'm not sure if you can tell, but like the colors still stayed on perfectly. Slight, like I mean really slight chipping around the tip of the nail, but that's probably just my fault, like not a big deal. But so far I'm so happy with how these have turned out, and I have a feeling that these are probably going to be able to last the whole week. Alright, so it's been 5 days with these nails on, and unfortunately, they're alright. Like the color's still looking pretty, but they're not going too well. There has been quite a few chips, like a pretty major one here on the middle finger, and just a couple, like there's some on this hand as well. You might be able to see, just mainly around like the tip of the nail. But it's a little bit disappointing because I really like these nails and like how they applied and everything, but yeah, I don't know if maybe I need a base coat or something, but yeah, they're just chipping a little bit, so we'll see how they last for the next 2 days. Okay, Okay, so it's officially been a week with these Revlon Color Stay nails on, and I'd say they've traveled pretty good, you know, just for a standard nail polish. Although you might be able to notice there's been some chipping, especially like on this nail that was pretty big, but like, I don't know if you can tell, there's like a little bit on some of the tips of the nail. But besides that, it looks really pretty and it managed to stay on, just except for the little bits and pieces, but you know, it's just a standard nail polish, I kind of just expected that. So now it's time to remove them. I'm just gonna be using some normal nail polish remover for this. I'm sure I probably won't have any problems removing it, but anyways, let's just quickly do that. Okay, so the nail polish is finally off. Finally got there. I ended up having to move to something a bit stronger. This Maniko nail polish pads, they're really good and actually acetone free, but it actually got the job done, these things, but it definitely still was not that easy. Okay, but now it's time to go on to my final review. So these are the Revlon Color Stay Gel Envy nail polish, and I'm gonna say for its overall look or appearance, I'm gonna give it like a 9 out of 10 because it looks really pretty. I would love to see how this Barbie pink would look one day, but as for this color, it looked so pretty and it had a really nice finish. The next thing was durability. I'm gonna give that like a 7 out of 10. I was gonna say 6, but I'll give it a 7 because I reckon it would last. It's just that it's obviously I'd have to be really, really careful wearing it if I wanted it to last a whole week, but it did. I reckon it is pretty durable. Ease of application, I'm going to give like a 9 out of 10 as well. Actually, I really liked that, how it applied. It was so smooth, just so easy. It was just really, yeah, just really smooth. But ease of removal, I'm gonna give like a 3 out of 10 because that was just so bad. It took so long to do. I think it was probably the longest out of all of them. And that about wraps up this testing different nail kits plus nail polishes video. I have had so much fun doing this. The process of filming was did take a little while, but I'd say my favorite nail kit slash polish out of all of these things is definitely this gel polish kit from Opallac. It was so pretty. It's like doing your own shellac nails. I loved it so much. I mean, it did take a little while to apply, which, you know, you'd obviously have to dedicate a little bit of time for doing it. Not too long, but you know, just a little bit. But it's definitely worth it because it looks so pretty. There's very, 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 very minimal chipping after like a week, probably none actually. And it would definitely last for 14 days. So I really like this, and they have so many colors as well. So I really, really like this one. I mean, I'm also actually really surprised by this Maniko nail strips as well. They worked pretty good. I did not expect it to last too long. And I mean, obviously probably wouldn't last 14 days like it does say that it will, or 2 weeks, but it was really cool and I loved applying it as well. And these obviously I would just use if I just want a really quick nail polish look. But yeah, overall, I had so much fun doing this. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to check out my Instagram at Grace's World Official, and I'll see you guys next time on Grace's Room. Bye for now.